Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Vivo V23 5G versus Xiaomi 11i 5G. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, V23 have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas 11i 5G comes with triple camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is 11i because it have 108 megapixel of wide camera which can take sharper images. Let's talk about the selfie camera of the devices. V23 have dual camera setup at the front, 50 megapixel of wide camera and another one is 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. Whereas 11i comes with 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is V23 because it have dual camera setup at the front which can take high resolution of selfies and ultra wide shots. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. V23 have dual tone dual LED flash HDR and panorama, whereas 11i have LED flash HDR and panorama. So the winner here is V23. And about the video recording options in the devices, V23 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas 11i can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. So the winner here is V23 because it can shoot Full HD video max at 120 fps and it have gyro electronic image stabilization which can stabilize your video footage and remove shakiness from them. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. V23 have Android 12 support whereas 11i have Android 11 support. So the winner here is V23 because it have newer generation of operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, V23 have Fun Touch UI whereas 11i have MIUI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. V23 is powered by Dimensity 920 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas 11i is powered by Dimensity 920 5G based on 6nm processor. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, V23 is packed with Mali G68, whereas 11i is also packed with Mali G68. So it's a tie because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. V23 can clock at 2.5 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas 11i can clock at 2.5 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, V23 have 8 and 12 GB of RAM variant, whereas 11i have 6 and 8 GB of RAM variant. So the winner here is V23 because it have bigger capacity of RAM option. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. V23 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas 11i have 128 and 256 GB of storage. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, V23 did not have any external card slot option, whereas 11i have shared card slot option. So the winner here is 11i. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. V23 have 6.44 inches of display, whereas 11i also have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is 11i because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, V23 have approx 88.0%, whereas 11i have 86.1%. So the winner here is V23 because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. V23 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, 11i have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, V23 have AMOLED display having 90 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support. 11i have AMOLED display having 120 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support. So the winner here is 11i because it have 120 Hz of refresh rate which can give you smooth transition in scrolling and can reduce more motion blur. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. V23 have 7.6 mm of thickness, whereas 11i have 8.3 mm of thickness. So the winner here is V23 because it have same body. Talking about the weight of the devices, V23 comes with 179 grams of weight, whereas 11i have 207 grams of weight. So the winner here is V23 because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, V23 have Squat Sensation Up, whereas 11i have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie because both of the protective glass can give you same amount of durability. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. V23 have glass back, whereas 11i have glass back. So it's a tie because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support. So it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices. Let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. V23 have under display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, 11i have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 11i because it have physical scanner, which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, V23 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas 11i have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. V23 have 4200 mAh of battery capacity, whereas 11i have 5160 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is 11i because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. V23 have 44 watts of fast charging, whereas 11i have massive 67 watts of fast charging. So clearly the winner here is 11i because it can charge up the device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. V23 comes with normal speakers, whereas 11i have stereo speakers. So the winner here is 11i because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, V23 did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas 11i have. So the winner here is 11i. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. But 11i have 6th generation of Wi-Fi, which provides a better range. So the winner here is 11i. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, V23 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas 11i have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. V23 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, QGIS and NAVIC, whereas 11i have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS. So the winner here is V23 because it have NAVIC chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, V23 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas 11i have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices. In the international market, price of V23 is around $450 whereas 11i is available from $350 In the Indian market, V23 have starting range from 30,000 rupees, whereas 11i is available from 27,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is 11i. In the performance, it's a tie. In the display, it's a tie. In the body segment, the winner here is V23. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is 11i. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far. And let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video. Share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.